What if the individual you welcome into your dwelling is the very one gradually eroding your tranquility without your conscious awareness? Most people presume danger originates from strangers, yet as Marcus Aurelius once mused, the profoundest disruptions in our existence frequently stem from those we admit closest to us. The reality is, your home transcends a mere physical location. It mirrors your internal landscape, and the people you permit within its confines possess the power either to safeguard your serenity or subtly dismantle it. Three distinct categories of individuals exist who will contaminate your surroundings, deplete your vitality, and transform your refuge into a battleground. Should you fail to identify them today, you might already be cohabiting with one such person. The Stoics comprehended a truth that the majority overlooks. You are shaped not solely by your thoughts, but also by your environment. Epictetus taught that we must exercise caution regarding what we expose our minds to, because influence is delicate, pervasive, and potent, and your home is precisely where that influence gains its strongest hold. Your abode ought to be the sole place where your mind finds repose, a space where your energy is replenished. However, when unsuitable individuals enter that area, they do not simply visit. They leave an imprint behind, a tension, a burden, a disquiet you cannot always articulate. Type 1. The gossip. The first person you should absolutely never invite into your home is the gossip. This is the individual who constantly speaks about others, judges their lives, and deploys stories like armaments. Initially, it might appear innocuous, perhaps even diverting, but with the passage of time, you begin to perceive something. Every conversation feels heavier. Each word carries a latent negativity, because gossip is more than mere speech. It is venom camouflaged as connection, and here lies the truth most people disregard. If someone consistently speaks ill of everyone else, they will, in due course, speak ill of you. Seneca cautioned that we become akin to those with whom we spend our time, and by allowing a gossip into your home, you are permitting that toxicity to permeate your personal space. Your home should be a haven of trust, yet gossip erodes trust, even when you are not the direct target. Once that insidious seed is sown, it spreads surreptitiously, molding the atmosphere around you without permission. Type 2. The disrespectful person. The second person you must actively keep at bay is the disrespectful individual. These are the people who disregard boundaries, disturb your peace, dismiss your viewpoints, and transgress limits as if they were non-existent. At first, these might seem like trivial matters, a remark here, an action there, but boundaries are not abruptly shattered, they are gradually worn down. An individual incapable of respecting limits fails to recognize your inherent worth, and if they do not respect your dignity, they will never respect your peace. Epictetus taught that we must delineate what we permit and what we reject. For every instance you tolerate disrespect, you inadvertently instruct others on how to treat you. Your home is your hallowed domain, and if someone enters it without reverence, they are not a guest. They are an intrusion, a silent force that weakens the very fabric of your inner world. If this message is already prompting introspection about the people in your life, consider taking a moment now to subscribe to Stoic Spring, because your existence improves when you cultivate the discipline of safeguarding your internal calm and fostering emotional wisdom. Type 3. The problematic person. The third individual you ought to abstain from welcoming into your home is the problematic person. This is the one who perpetually introduces difficulties. There is always drama, incessant conflict, an enduring sense that something is amiss, and somehow, they anticipate you bearing that burden alongside them. Initially, you might feel sympathetic, desiring to offer assistance and backing, but over time, you gradually discern a perilous truth. Their tribulations are perpetual, and your own tranquility incrementally wanes. It is akin to inviting a tempest into your residence and hoping it will not precipitate rain, but storms do not seek consent, they engulf. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that we cannot govern the turmoil of others, only the extent to which we permit it into our lives. When you open your door to constant problems, you eventually discover yourself enveloped by them. Your energy becomes drained, your thoughts become fragmented, and your home no longer feels like a place of repose. And here is the most crucial truth of all. Your home should be a sanctuary, not an arena of conflict. It ought to be the singular place where your mind is serene, your energy is protected, and your presence feels complete. However, this only materializes when you are deliberate regarding those you permit entry, because not all individuals merit a place within your inner circle. Some people bring peace, others bring poison, and discernment lies in distinguishing between them. Therefore, protect your space, protect your energy, and most importantly, protect your peace. Should this discourse have struck a chord with you, subscribe to Stoic Spring and commence cultivating the daily practice of fortifying your intellect. Your life will improve as you become more aware, more disciplined, and more aligned with your inner peace. Now, I invite you to share in the comments section. Which of these 3 types have you already encountered in your life?